announcements for
Stay tuned.
Live on the World Wide Web. This is Runway DFW from the penthouse overlooking Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
Good morning, everybody. It's August 1st, 2023, and we're here back with the second half of our From the Penthouse edition of Runway DFW. Good morning to all, or good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this big blue marble. And speaking of marbles, probably saw this a moment ago on our other shot. There's the moon about to set. It looks like a full moon setting in the western sky. And we're happy to see you here this morning. We'll be here for probably till 9:30-ish. I think we'll see one of the two flights coming in from the Middle East. Can't remember if it's Emirates or Qatar which gets here first. And let's see, our first arrival over on our side of the airport looks to be American Flight 1582 from Los Angeles, Airbus A321. So we'll get set up to bring you that. And good morning. I was kind of surprised to see several people here when we were ready to get on the air. Our equipment has cooled down a bit. As you can see, it's in the low 80s here. We were up above 100 here for a great bunch of our broadcast yesterday, and that was was giving us a little bit of an issue on some of our equipment. So here comes Flight 1582 from Los Angeles, an Airbus A321. We think we have to rely on flight radar from this location because as the planes are on approach, they're hidden from us by the building. And I think I must be getting some sort of a summer cold. I woke up with my throat a little scratchy.
DFW Tower, runway 17 center, cleared to land.
So let's say hello to folks. Jamie Allen says, good morning. This is a good hobby to have, watching airplanes. Oh, I agree with that.
American 1582.
Bill Platt, back with us, our moderator. And channel member says, we have map pins this morning.
1582 taxi via Mike Bravo, hold short
Trying to
runway
figure out,
17 right.
everybody's trying to figure out where the penthouse is. I think you can probably figure it out. Dr. Mark in Texas. Let's see, I got an award, a prayer, a happy face, and an American flag. Thank you for sharing. Ryan Paulding says, good morning, Walt. Started to watch last night's show. Enjoyed the new location. Thank you. Brian Henry, channel member, says, good morning, Walt. Just missed a plane there. Marco Hinton, channel member, good morning, Walt. There's a UPS Airbus A300 from Houston that should arrive in about 26 minutes. And who knows if it'll land on this side or not. I think we have A300s coming in from both UPS and FedEx at some point during our broadcast. Uncle Car Guy says, I love this location, Walt. We need an
American
Indianapolis
1582
flight.
Bravo, cross runway 17 right, ground point 65.
I thought I saw one on the radar. Or on the flight manifest as I was
American
poring over it
1090,
late last night.
American
Next arrival is
1090,
going to be
Lima,
American
17 right,
Flight
ground point 65.
1116 from Ontario in California, an Airbus A321. Way in the background there is, and maybe we'll take a closer look at it in a little bit, is the UPS terminal we've become so familiar with over the course of our broadcasting from Founders Plaza. But we can't see Founders Plaza from our vantage point here. The building blocks it. But that moon is getting lower and lower in the sky. So if we can get a little better look at it here for you.
American 1116, where do you park?
So we'll
Frontier Flight 82, runway 17
won't be seeing
right,
that moon for
14.
too much longer.
American 1116, which terminal do you park?
Bill Platt says, I hope everyone that was here late last
again?
night got some sleep. I did get some sleep.
American 1116, hold short, runway
I
17
scurried
right,
myself to a Whataburger.
Frontier Flight 82, or an after T-Rex, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Chowed down for a bit, then came back and got a bit of sleep in an unfamiliar bed. I have to say the shower. Now, I was just showering before talking to you, and
American 2342, DFW Tower,
when you
runway
live in a
17
place
center, clear to land.
that has hard water, we live in a rural area, and it has hard water, and when you rinse off, you don't really rinse off, you just kind of have this slime. I don't know how many of you are familiar with that concept, but to go to some place like this that has soft water, it's really quite remarkable, or quite a change anyway. I believe that's a Frontier flight. Our nighttime lens does not let us get any closer than that from
American
this vantage
1116,
point.
Echo Lima, cross 17 right, ground point 65.
Let's go into Cancun, flight 82. That is. We won't have the moon for much longer, will we? It's just after 6 a.m. here in the Central Time Zone. Thanks for tuning in. Mary Extraordinaire,
82, contact
a
person.
member of the channel, says, hey, Walt, back in the saddle again. Yes? Couldn't let this penthouse go to waste. So we decided to give it one more shot and see if you folks will want us to come back. Look what I see over at UPS over on the west side. A big 747 parked there. Channel member, a few trains at, says, good morning, Walt, from my boat journey on Lake Starnberg. Enjoying a lunchtime cup of coffee. Been spreading the good word with my new Runway DFW cap. Fits great. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Our caps have gone international. If you look closely, you can see, I think, three MD-11s in that shot. One to the left at the 747 and two to the right. Next arrival over on this side is flight 2342. It's American Airlines. It's coming in from San Antonio, Texas. Not too terribly far away. Let us zoom this thing out. So we're looking on the west side there. We are on the east side. We're on the northeast side of the airport. That's where the penthouse is. At least for the next couple of hours, and then we'll go back to our old location for a bit. It sneaks up on you, doesn't it? So what is nice about this location is that instead of when the sun rises it being right in our eyes, it will be illuminating the planes and the field. So we'll get a much nicer, sharper look at the aircraft as they come and go.
American 2342, which terminal? American 2342, FL Lima, across runway 17 right, ground point 65.
Channel member Shadowness says, good morning, Walt.
Cross runway 17
Morning
right.
to you. A few trains at says the moon looks beautiful. Mark Perry says, great show last night and loving the moon color changes. Yeah, it was bright white when we first turned the cameras on, and it is quickly turning into deep orange. Beautiful shot of the planes and the moon, says John Michael, who is a subscriber to the channel. You've got to be a subscriber to comment. It's just one of the rules we have. It's not a hard rule to follow. Subscription is free. So we encourage you to subscribe to Runway DFW if you like what you see. Dr. Bark in Texas says moon set time very close. And I believe we can confirm that here from our observatory on the 18th floor. Channel member Wisconsin Dave says, good morning, Walt, and fellow aviators. We don't have any planes coming in here on this side. We may see go through this shot Spirit Flight 471 from Los Angeles, an Airbus A320. It's just about to land over on the west side. Let's see what happens. Oh, we also have lighting up the radar. Asiana Cargo 747. It's off to Seattle, so that means chances are it will be taking off on the west side, but we should be able to follow it along. So we'll get our queen fix that way. Here comes the Spirit flight, I think. At least according to the radar. Did I miss it? Did I look away and miss it? I guess I did. Oh, there it is. It's practically on the ground, or maybe even on the ground. Brian Henry says, you definitely got my vote to go back to the penthouse, so thank you, Brian. To dial up the gain there a little bit to see the moon as it disappears. Yeah, we are here thanks to you guys. Thanks to those of you who have watched all the incessant ads, those of you who have become channel members, those of you who have left tips in the chat room, and for those of you who are members. And also, of course, a big thank you to our channel sponsor, James Webb, who we unveiled as our channel sponsor last night.
Delta 336, DFW Tower, RNAV 2T-Rex.
Well, we've got one more chance to see a big jet go through there, that shot there, as the moon dips down. It's American Flight 962, coming in from Sao Paulo, Brazil. We saw it go out over here last night on the east side, but it comes in on the west side this morning. It's a Dreamliner, and it should be just about time for it to arrive over there.
American 1956, DFW Tower, runway 17 center, clear to land, wind 1306.
There it is.
United 698, again, we ready?
Well, we've got a Delta flight 336 off to LaGuardia on an Airbus A220 as the moon disappears. I hear it. Do you hear it?
United 698, DFW Tower. You ready?
Cannot see it. No, there it is.
United 698, runway 17 right, line up white.
No? There it is. Still dark enough to really be hard to pick out the planes on the runway right now. Have to use the camera as kind of a guide to figure out where these aircraft are.
United 698, RNAV 2 Sparrow, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
So there that goes. I think we finally lost the moon. We haven't lost it. We know where it is.
336, contact departure.
If you're to the west of us, you can probably still see it in the sky. But not us. Not anymore. There's the traffic report. Highway 114 sprawling out in front of us. Looking like this would be a good time to be in the traffic. There is runway 17 right where the planes take off. That's a United flight there, you see. It is going to
American
Newark.
2955, DFW Tower, runway 17 right, line of white.
And that plane, let's give it a salute.
1999.
It is one of the United 20th Century aircraft. And where'd it go? I do believe I lost it. It's out there somewhere among all those lights. Oh well.
American 2955, RNAV 2 T-Rex, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
That's American Flight 2955. That's a 737, or yeah, a MAX 8. Rolling down the runway now. That is a brand new plane.
American 2444, DFW Tower, runway 17 right, line of white.
Or relatively so. It was delivered in May.
United 698, contact departure.
Where are you? There you are. Somebody in the chat yesterday was saying
2444 and FC Sparrow, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Was saying there was a delivery flight yesterday. Of
American 1956, Birdie Park.
Of a I think it was a MAX 8 for American
American
Airlines.
1956, text via Mike Bravo, hold short, runway 17 right. Air Shuttle 6010, DFW Tower, runway 17 right, line up and wait, traffic underway.
In the foreground, that's American Flight 2444
American
to
2955,
LaGuardia.
contact departure. Air Shuttle 6010, RNAV to T-Rex, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
I'd like to thank
American 2444, contact departure.
for a super chat. Nice view and hello. A small tip from me. No tip is too small. So thank you. Dhruv. Not sure if I got the pronunciation right, but thank you very much. Brian Henry says we don't see a lot of MAX 8 Americans here at DFW, at least that I've noticed. I concur with that, Mr. Henry. Mick Larkin says, morning Walt Mods and everyone. Hello to you. Mick Larkin, a channel member, as is Evelyn MD, who says good morning, and good morning to you, Evelyn.
American 1956 at Bravo, across runway 17 right, ground point
300 coming in on the far side of the airport.
Air Shuttle 6010, contact departure.
Let's see if we can register that. This will be a... There it is. It's a UPS flight, as you can see. And I believe we've also got a FedEx A300 on the agenda for this morning. Let's see what happened to... Oh, okay. We should be able to see the 747. Let's see if we can find it over there. We're looking for an Asiana Cargo 747.
Rock Band 899, DFW Tower, RNAV 2 T-Rex, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Should be easy to spot. I believe that's it there.
Yep, RNAV 2 T-Rex.
Chuck Tolsma, our channel member, says this spotting location is a winner. Chuck is celebrating 3 months of membership of the channel. That means a lot, Chuck. Thank you. Channel members keep us going, make it possible for us to do things like this. And as I was explaining yesterday, I considered traveling to some other airport, but I thought, well, for less money, we can give our viewers an entirely new view, at least as far as this channel is concerned, of this big airport, a view that I'd never seen before. There's the West Tower in the background. Again, we're looking over to the west side of the airport where this big 747 is about to take off for Seattle, with the A300 in the background there going to UPS. So at some point this flight will disappear behind some buildings, then we'll be able to see it lifting off into the sky.
Rock Band 899, contact departure, good day.
Far away, but we can still see it. It's a big plane. So our first and, I don't know, maybe only queen of the day. You never know here. We don't see as many as some other airports do. The coastal airports, your Los Angeleses and your Miamis. But yes, everything's kind of twinkly out there, isn't it? Although that shot is a little defocused at the moment. Let's see if we can get you a look over. There's what we got going on at the FedEx facility this morning. It's right across the street from us. And speaking of down the street, let us give you a fix of the big city of Dallas. A little bit of haze this morning. The building kind of hazily outlined in red on the right center of your screen is the Bank of America Tower, the tallest building in downtown Dallas. The highway there is Highway 114. Our view from here in the penthouse. Coasty Gaming says, good morning, group. 747 only going to Seattle? Well, I'm sure it has a destination beyond that. I suspect it's just a stop on the way. Beaker and Honeydew back. Channel member says, what a beautiful morning. Thanks for this stream, Walt. Glad we can provide for your aviation needs. And the content we have for you kind of starts and stops depending on the moment. You know, as we get towards the 9 a.m. hour, it's going to get very busy here. I need to dial down that there we go, that's a little better. Now what you're looking at, we're looking towards there, the Terminal E, which is where all the non-American and non-American Eagle planes come and go, at least domestically. See if we go to the left there, so you can see the Delta tails, and you can see Spirit and Frontier, And that's all at Terminal E, where all the non-American related, and American does have gates there too. But if you come in on one of those airlines, unless you're
American 116 Heavy, DFW Tower, runway 17 center, clear to land.
Unless you're an international flight, that's where you will wind up. Hey, we've got a Heavy coming in. From Santiago de Chile. And let's see if we can grab this for you here. It's American Flight 940. And did I... Oh, it came in on the... See, I'm so used to looking at the west side. It came in on the west side. So, it may have been off there in the distance, and I didn't notice. But I did hear clearance for another Heavy flight, and that is American Flight 116 coming in from Maui. And usually that comes in on the west side, but this morning, this Dreamliner Dash 9 will be arriving right in front of us, more or less. It's about a minute away as we look at the west tower there. That's an American freight facility there in the foreground. A little bit more comfortable out here on the balcony of the penthouse than it was last night. As you can see, the temperature down to 82. I think that's lower than when we started. So if you have any outdoor chores to do here in North Texas, this would be the time to do them. That's the advice from Runway DFW. All right, now I'm gonna reposition things here so we can, there's the limit of our viewpoint there. We should be seeing this flight coming in from Maui momentarily. Whoa. Growl if you love Runway DFW. As noted last night, we don't get a lot of airplane sounds from this location, simply because we've got a highway betwixt our location and the runways. And so we say aloha to the flight from Maui.
American 116 Heavy, where depart? American 116 Heavy, Echo Lima, cross runway 17 right and ground point 65.
We look towards runway 18 left. Sorry, 17 right. My goodness.
Delta 1276, DFW Tower, runway 17 right, line of one-way traffic crossing downfield.
So it's Delta Flight 1276 we will be seeing here. It's an Airbus A320. Where did I say this was going? Well, I didn't, I guess. It's going to Minneapolis, St. Paul, the Twin Cities.
Delta 1276, RNAV to spare, runway 17 right, clear to takeoff. Delta 1276, contact departure.
If you're just tuning in, you're watching Runway DFW live from Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. We're broadcasting this morning from the Runway DFW penthouse. I'm going to show you here. Going to go back and look at the UPS terminal. There's the 747. It's got the cargo door open there, as you can see. And if we look to the, now, if we were able to go to the right here, we'd be able to see the Founders Plaza area, but we can't because the building that we're in is in the way. So I guess if I lean over the railing here, I can kind of see it, but I'm not going to place our camera over there. No. So we'll just go back here and look at those nice aeroplanes. Well, we have nothing going on right now. But when nothing's going on, that's a good time to interact with the viewers. That would be you. A Aviation says, good morning, Walt and friends. Adding nice view. Louis DeHaan, a member of the channel, says, good morning, Walt. Good morning to you.
4667 Tower, good morning, wind 1205, runway 17 center clear land.
A few trains at says, everyone behave, Mrs. Runway DFW is here. Alexander Vargas is here from San Antonio, Texas, says good morning, hello to you. Yeah, we're in a lull right now, folks, so we're kind of hanging out. And I thought I saw I believe I saw. Well, there's John Kelly Grant up early from the West Coast, if that's where you are. I believe you are, John Kelly Grant. Good morning. And there's Wendy, KLM fan, saying good afternoon, everyone. From the continent So I
American
can't.
261 tower, runway 17 center clear to land, wind 1205.
I kind of rushed out here to get this show going. I'm gonna get a drink here in a second. Here comes Alaska flight 466 coming in from Portland. It's a Max 9. Don't you know? It'll be on the way here momentarily. Let me realign camera 1 for that. My goodness, I feel this camera heating up already. The camera grip is hot to the touch. Well, we'll give it a try. Should be seeing the Alaska flight here momentarily.
American 2770, DFW Tower, good morning, wind 1305, runway 17 center clear to land.
There you see our ledge in the foreground.
Alaska 466, Mike 4, then taxi via Mike
a wide-angle view of
17 right, stay with me.
what we're looking at here. There's 3 FedEx planes over there, none of which are an MD currently. Next to arrive over here on this side, on the east side of the airport, is American Flight 261 from Austin. It shall be, as designated by our friends at Flight Radar 24, it shall be a 737-800. We switch to that camera now. And it'll be followed by American Flight 2770 and Airbus A321 coming in from Atlanta. So all the action, at least, is over here on the east side at the moment. And let's see, should I count down? 3, 2, 1, 0, airplane. I was a little ahead of myself there.
Straight 1110, DFW Tower, good morning, RNAV T-Rex, runway 17 right, we'll take off with 1305.
I saw some birds there flying through.
American 261, what terminal are you going to? American 261, taxi via Mike, Echo Lima, hold short, runway 17 right, stay with me.
Hey, good morning, Tower from FedEx 472.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Just a quick question. I know you guys are advertising 17 right. Can we expect that for a departure out this morning?
Affirmative. Obviously, just depends on the runway inspections and when you get out. Let's just plan 17 right, and we'll let you know if anything changes.
Oh, we can just stick with that. That's fine. We'll plan on 17 right. Thank you, sir. And do we just contact you for taxi as well?
No, normally you call. Yeah, just stay with me whenever you're ready, and then I'll get you out of there. And you're FedEx 472, right?
Affirmative.
Just let me know when you're ready, and we'll get you out to the runway.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. We'll talk to you in a bit.
Thank you.
Not sure where that Spirit flight is going.
American 261,
Comes the American flight from
17 right, ground 165 near the good morning.
from Atlanta.
Thank you. Alaska 466, Bravo, cross runway 17 right, ground 165 near the good day. 31110, contact Depart W. Or 110, show runway 17 right close.
Well, it's almost time for us to swap out for our daytime camera here, which will get us a little closer view of the action.
American 2770, what terminal?
We have a choo-choo train.
American 2770, taxiway Lima Cross, runway 17 right ground, 0.65 near
Bread and butter. Those are two DART light rail trains coming and going there. DART provides direct rail service to downtown Dallas and beyond. There's no express trains as there are at some airports. You've got to go through all the stops and even change trains depending on where you want to go. But, well, it's an alternate way to get to the airport. All right, well, we have nothing coming in, nothing going out, so I'm going to change our cameras at this point. Let me put on a bit of music for you, because I know you love our music. I like to call it DFW interludes. So I'll put this on. We're going to change out our main camera and be right back with you here on Runway DFW.
California 45, good morning, runway 17 Center Lane, 1205.
thank you for your indulgence as we got our cameras all reset here. All right, so there you see the, right on the top of the screen there, that's kind of a reverse look at Terminal D, the international terminal. There in the bottom left of your screen is the East Tower of DFW Airport. There are two working towers here. That's the east one. And on the lower right of your screen, that's Highway 114 and a wide shot of our view here from the penthouse. So thank you for your indulgence. I think we're ready to go. And we've got here just in time to see American Eagle Flight 4945 from Texarkana.
American 2551, he took tack. Good morning.
CRJ
17 Center for land, 1205.
701 ER. So we'll switch over here, click over there. There's our #1 camera now, and we are ready for some CRJ action. I'd say we have a bit of a haze this morning, folks.
4945, you can taxi via Mike and then Bravo.
Mark Pell says, hey, good morning, y'all. Don't forget to click like. Thank you for that reminder. A few trains at says, I'm going to have to leave you, lovely people, for now, as the boat I'm on has nearly completed its journey. I have no internet connection. What? See you all soon. Thanks for the new view, Walt, and a few trains at. Enjoy your nautical view. That sounds like fun.
13 left going to be next. I'm not sure if they told you yet.
Channel member Ralph Reif checking in from Piedmont, South Carolina. Those are some new views. Well, we don't like to misadvertise, so yes, we have some new views.
Yeah, it was 4945, tax for Bravo Cross.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't grab my drink. I just saw a note from a few trains at, so yeah, he's probably going to grab his drink too. No, I was so focused on getting a camera ready that I did not do that. There I am, desperately trying. That's the look of desperation, trying to find a plane.
Good morning, wind 1206, runway 17 center, clear 2 lane.
Well, I'll put off the drink for another couple of minutes. I have to say, it is getting a little sweaty here already. Even though it's only 87 degrees here on the patio deck. That was American Flight 2551, or some of it at least, coming in from Houston Intercontinental Bush, whatever they call it these days.
American 2551, you're parking what terminal?
I'm going to swing around here to see Flight 2256, American Airlines 737-800, coming in from Colombia. So let me switch to our intermediary camera there.
Sky 3189, good morning, runway 17 center, clear to land, wind 1206.
And here comes the flight from Colombia. The city, not the country.
Roger, 17 right open.
Go ahead.
41 taking show, runway 13 left close. Envoy 3976, Super attack, good morning, runway 17 center, current land, wind 1206. And Sky 3189, well, disregard, let's go with Sky 3145.
Coming up next,
Mike 3,
American Flight 31, American Eagle Flight 3145 from Lake Charles, Louisiana, CRJ 701
American 2256, terminal.
ER something or other.
2256 American type, what terminal today? All right, American 2256, taxi via Mike Bravo, hold short of me, 17 right, stay with me.
Yeah, it's morning time here at Runway DFW.
Taxiway Bravo Cross, runway 17 right ground, 185 top Bravo Bridge, okay day. All correct, but 0.85 on top of the Bravo Bridge.
When you need to look at something,
3145, taxi via Mike Bravo, hold short, runway
why not
17
look at
right,
a
stay with me.
747? There you see it over there on the UPS side. Still getting loaded up. Don't know what its schedule is. Maybe we'll see it later this morning.
Eastside Parker, runway 17 center, current land, wind 1206.
Our next arrival here, well, it just kind of went by us. I didn't see that coming. But the next one after that is American Eagle 3976 from Springfield and Embraer 175 E-Jet.
Sky 3289, Mike 4, the taxi via Mike Bravo, hold short, runway 17 right, stay with me.
All right, here comes the Springfield flight.
Sky 3145, taxiway Bravo Cross, runway 17 right, ground, 65 near attack today. American 525, D7 Star, good morning, wind 1206, runway 17 center, current land. Skyway 3189, Bravo Cross, runway 17 right, and ground 0.65 near attack today. Envoy 3976, Mike 7, pass behind the regional jet, Bravo, cross 17 right, and ground point.
Scoobers? Scoobers 1, I should clarify, says hello and good morning. Alex O'Neill Sewell says, hello, hope you're having an amazing day. 22 more days until my birthday. Well, happy birthday in advance if I don't get to you at that time. Christian Uday, or Oud, says, good morning, Walt. Michelle Adams says, good morning, loving the new wide open view. Well, thank you. Enjoy it whilst you can. We'll be back to our regular plane spotting position for the next broadcast.
Keep an eye on you as you cross.
But based on our reaction, we may well come back here on a semi-regular basis.
American 2340, DFW Airport, good morning, runway 17 center, clear to land, wind 1206. Yep.
Got planes, trains. Well, there we got the bread and butter going again.
American 1970, DFW Airport, good morning, wind 1206, runway 17
and
center, clear to land.
automobiles. So we've got the big three.
Cover 3269, taxi via Mike Bravo, hold short, runway 17 right, stay with me.
Hey, here comes a flight from Cleveland. It's American 525, a 737-800.
Front to flight 448, DFW Airport, good morning, runway 17 right on its way, crossing traffic. American 1049, DFW Airport, good morning, runway 17 center, clear to land, wind 1206. Front to flight 448, RNAV T-Rex, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, wind 1206. American 525, what terminal are you going to again?
Frontier Flight 1248
right, stay with me.
With Cliff the Mountain Goat.
Sun Country 503,
poised for
good morning,
takeoff
runway 17 right on its way, traffic is rolling.
to Orlando.
Sun Country 503, RNAV T-Rex, runway 17 right, takeoff, and 1206. Frontier Flight 1248, Kansas Airport, adios.
That's Sun Country, Flight 503, headed to Cancun,
American
737-800.
1970, I know you're busy, but if you can make Mike 3, I appreciate it. Thank you. American 2340, Echo Lima, hold short, runway 17 right.
It's a flight we normally see depart over on the west side, so... Seems that most mornings I'm here, Sun Country has at least 2, if not 3 flights going out to Cancun from here.
Skyline 3264, D6, good morning, runway 17 center, clear to land, wind 1206. American 525, taxi Echo Lima, cross runway 17 right, ground point 65 near Sacadé. Thank you. American 2340 Echo Lima, cross runway 17 right, ground point 65 near side. Good morning. Skywest 3269, Bravo, cross runway 17 right, ground point 65 near side. Good morning. Sunset Bravo 3, contact depart, adios.
That American flight just landed from Cincinnati.
American 1970, thanks for that exit there.
Airbus
Taxi via Mike,
A321.
Echo Lima, cross 17 right, ground point 65 near second A.
That American flight arrived from Knoxville, flight 1049.
American 1049, Mike 4, Echo Lima, cross 17 right, ground point 65 near Saturday.
Well, let's re-identify ourselves for you, shall we?
Scout 3081, you took
On the
good
World
morning,
Wide
1106, runway 17.
This is Runway DFW, from the penthouse, overlooking Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
Good morning, everyone. Happy to have you with us for the second go-round of activity from our penthouse view on the 18th floor, overlooking runways 17 right, left, and center here on the east side of the airport. There you see a FedEx 767, flight 1401. It's been pushed back. We don't know where it's going. It's a 4-year-old aircraft. I suspicion it's going to Memphis, but who knows? Gleaming there in the morning sun.
3346, good morning, runway 17 center for land, wind 1206. Skywest 3264.
Just chock full of packages, I'm sure.
Short, runway 17 right.
Got a lot of small planes coming in at this hour. We've got all the commuter style aircraft arriving, not all of them, but a lot of them, to make connections with the big jets that go further afield. For instance, the next arrival here on the east side is going to be American Eagle Flight 3081 to Tyler, Texas, or from Tyler, Texas. It's in East Texas. It's a CRJ 701ER. Just a 30-minute flight.
Okay, November, head south, Echo Foxtrot, hold short of 17 center for a 17 right, Yankee departure up at 472.
And we're all set up to bring you that view.
Yeah, we actually planned for that. I told you that.
Okay, no problem. We can plan on that. FedEx 472, have you in left turn November, Yankee hold short, runway 17 center, plan runway 17 right at Yankee.
Okay, sorry about that. So November down to Yankee, hold for the 17 center, FedEx 472 heading.
All right, American 593, you're parking over here, right?
Here it comes now.
All right, Mac 593, back to Echo Lima, cross, may 17 right, ground 16 probably the other side, Jackery. Yes, sir, Skyway 3264, cross, may 17 right, Bravo, then ground 16 probably the other side, today. American 2790, 5th morning, runway 17 center, clear to land, wind 1306, traffic off your left of beam, company traffic landing 17 left. American 2787, DFW Tower, good morning. If you're not up already, 126.55, I'll see you there, runway 17 left. You are clear to land, traffic off your right of beam, landing 17 center.
Clear to land, 17
Thank you, Skyway 3081, taxi via Mike, Bravo, hold short on me 17 right.
Our friend and channel member Raina Taylor says good morning, everyone.
American
Morning to you, Raina. Good to have you back.
Crossing downfield, runway 17 right on the voice.
Aria's World says happy August. August 1st. Joey Chan, a channel member, says good morning, everyone. Mark Sanderson chips in with a good day from the UK.
Turn about a 15, 16 mile final.
Jeffrey Boot, channel member, says, I'm late to the party. Where's the location of the stream? Well, because we're not...
429, RNF, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff at 1306.
We're not getting comped for this location. We don't have any arrangement with this facility. We're just not saying the name of the place. It's a nice hotel on the northeast side of the airport, which has 20 floors, so you'll probably figure it out. This is the FedEx 767, which has revealed its destination. I'm not sure. It's so odd to see these FedEx planes because we just don't see them over on the west side, except from far afield.
American 2760, DFW Tower, 1206, 17 left, clear to land.
17 left, clear to land, American 2753.
American 1800, DFW Tower, good morning, runway 17 clear to land, 1206. Envoy 3394, taxi via Mike Bravo, hold short of runway 17 right.
That is some fast talking.
Skyway 3081, I text to Bravo, cross runway 17 right, and contact ground 365. United 380, DFW Tower, runway 17 right, line up away.
Line up away on 17 right, United 380.
American 429, contact departure. Envoy 4030, DFW Tower, 1206, runway 17 center, clear to land. American 1940, DFW Tower, 1205, runway 17 left, clear to land. United 380, RNAV to Sparrow, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Sparrow, we're clear for takeoff on 17 right, United 380.
Freewing 1022, DFW Tower, 17 right, line up and wait. American 2789, turn right, traffic is short final, east side or west side. American 2789, hold short of runway 17 right, Echo Lima.
Speaker and honeydew.
American 2787, American 2787, during the Echo Sierra route, monitor ground, please advise.
This lady is the fastest ATC control in the business at DFW. She's awesome. I don't even know what to say. We had someone, I think this is a different controller than the one we...
Heavy, DFW Tower, traffic 4 mile final, cross runway 17 center, text to a Yankee, hold short of runway 17 right, Yankee.
Okay, on Yankee, cross 17 center, hold short of 17 right on Yankee, FedEx 472 heading.
Street wind 1022, RNF to track, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Sold American. That sounds like an auctioneer.
American 1800, taxi via Mike, Echo Lima, hold short of runway 17 right. American 1716 DFW target, morning, runway 17 connect, clear to land. United 380, contact departure, so long.
United 380, good day.
FedEx 472 Heavy, runway 17 right, XX3 Yankee, line up and wait, traffic rest downfield.
Okay, 17 right at Yankee, line from wait, FedEx 472 Heavy.
American 1800, are you parking east side or west side? Thank you. American 2789, cross runway 17 right, Echo Lima, then contact ground, please advise.
I love listening to that.
Envoy 3394, cross runway 17 right, then contact ground, point 65. Make it point 85 on the bridge.
Makes my day.
Spirit 1022, contact departure.
You know, I was saying we had a female flight controller last night who wowed many of our viewers, and I think this is a different voice, but equally distinctive. So we still don't know where this FedEx 767 is off to. At least not according to...
American 253, Echo Sierra route, monitor ground, please 65, so long.
At least not according to flight radar.
American 2753.
Envoy 43 north left, the runway traffic is short final. FedEx 472 Heavy, on negative track, 17 right at Yankee, clear for takeoff.
On that track, 17 right Yankee, clear for takeoff, 472 Heavy.
Envoy 4030, taxi via Mike, Bravo, hold short of runway 17 right. Travel 4919, DFW target, morning, wind 110 at 6, runway 17 clear to land. American 1800, cross runway 17 at Taxi Echo Lima, and contact ground 365. American 1716, east side or west side? American 1716 at Taxi Echo Lima, cross runway 17 right, and contact ground 365. FedEx 472 Heavy, contact departure.
FedEx 472 Heavy, on departure, good day.
Delta 983, DFW Tower, cause your windows are Heavy 767 departed, runway 17 right, line up and wait, traffic rest in outfield.
There's Delta Flight 983. I can't talk that fast. Delta Flight 983, going to Atlanta, Airbus A321.
17 left, for 110.
I could never
American
do that.
1940, join the Echo Sierra route, monitor ground 365, good day.
Echo Sierra route, ground 165, American 1940.
Mrs. Runway DFW says I talk too slowly and deliberately sometimes. Searching for just the right word.
1206, 1817, clear to land.
It's an Airbus A321 going to Atlanta.
Delta 983, RNF to Zero, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff. Alpha 3448, DFW Tower, wind 1106, runway 17 clear to land. Skyline 2919, east side or west side? Skyline 2919, taxi via Mike, Bravo, hold short of runway 17 right. Envoy 4038 Jackery Bravo, cross runway 179 and contact ground point 85 on the Bravo Bridge. Delta 983, contact departure, so long. America 1742, DFW target morning, 1106, running 169, clear to land.
We're about to see the arrival of American Flight 2090 from, I can't do it. I can't do it. We're about to see the arrival of American Flight 2090 from New Orleans in Airbus A320. Could never do that. Thank goodness you don't have me as an air traffic controller. These flights would be backed up to Boston.
Sky was 4919 at Jackery Bravo, cross runway 179, then contact ground point, entry point. Sky was 4919, Flynn takes you straight into the ramp with me. Good day.
Jeffrey says, I like her voice, but I think as a pilot I have a difficult time to catch everything she's saying.
America 2090, east side to west side.
And Trish B says, last night's ATC was easier to understand.
America 2090, takes you down Mike, Echo Lima, hold short of running 17 right.
I agree with both those points, but I would guess that if you're a pilot, you're accustomed to hearing, to picking out traffic like that and kind of interpreting that and parsing it. And we'll look at this in a second. BBLLB says, interesting that an American 737 is parked in the general aviation ramp. American has plenty of places to park planes here. And we're going to take a look at that because I did notice it earlier. But my analysis of that...
American 2090, cross runway 179, Echo Lima, then contact ground point 65.
And let me let the shot settle in here. My analysis of this is that it may be a charter.
American 2897, DFW target morning, runway 17 right, line of away, traffic crossing uphill.
A sports charter or a business charter or some sort of a charter flight where, passengers wouldn't necessarily need to or want to go through the hassle of a terminal. Obviously, the executive terminal is going to be a little easier to get into and out of. So, that may be what it is. Werner Meyer or Werner Meyer is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Werner or Werner. So yes, that's the executive terminal over there. We don't see it normally from our normal perch.
On 3448, turn right, Mike 4, join Mike, Echo Sierra route, 1 is the ground point 65.
It's kind of over here on the east side of the airport.
American 2897, RNF 2, Sparrow, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
In that Frontier flight you just saw.
Delta 451, DFW tag, good morning, runway 17 right, line of away.
Had El Rey the Elk. I don't know if we've seen El Rey the Elk before. Look at all these planes lining up to take off. Like having a drag race there. Jockeying for position. Is that Frontier flight out there somewhere? Yeah, there it is.
Delta 451, RNF to track 17 right, clear for takeoff.
This is about when it would really start to be heating up over on the east side, on the west side, I should say, at the Founders Plaza. Gowron Movies is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Gowron Movies. A cinematic edition. A cinematic addition to our
American 2897,
family here.
so long. American 1742, join the FSCI route, monitor ground 365.
Where's this Frontier going? It's going to Atlanta.
Tower 410, less than 5.
Roger.
So we've mentioned previously, Frontier's kind of ramped up its service here at DFW. It's kind of a mini hub for Frontier, which I believe is also now the number 3
Delta 451, country departure, so long.
airline here after American and American Eagle.
Frontier flight 21050, RNF to track 217 right, clear for takeoff. American 1429, DFW Tower, 217 right, line up wait. Blue Strike 5080, DFW Tower, 217 cleared to land, wind is 120x7.
El Rey, which of course in Spanish, Espanol, means the king. Rather majestic looking creature there on the tail.
American 2435, taxi via Mike, Echo CI route, monitor ground 365. Frontier flight 1550, country departure, so long. American 1429, RNF to track 217 right, clear for takeoff. On board 3346, DFW Tower, 217 right, line up and wait.
ICAM EJ is our newest subscriber. Thank you, ICAM EJ, as we watch American Flight 1429 lifting off into the sky for Fort Lauderdale. You can kind of get an idea of how, just how busy the world's, what is often designated as the world's second busiest airport can be.
America 553, DFW 17 right, line up and wait.
At least America's second busiest airport. Atlanta is generally ranked first, at least recently.
America 1429, country departure, so long.
And we're number 2.
American 835, DFW Tower, good morning, running 17 cleared to land, wind 120.6.
I never did get my drink. I've got to go get a drink. Hold on a second, folks. I'll be right back. Zero in on some planes for you to see. But yes, I got to wet the whistle, so I will rejoin you momentarily. Not even long enough to put in any crazy music.
America 553, RNF to track 217 right, clear for takeoff. 3782, DFW Tower, 17 right, line up and wait. On board 3346, country departure, so long. Say again. America 430, Echo CI route, monitor ground 365, so long.
Okay, that's a little better. Thank you for your indulgence. Wow, we've got a lot of planes getting ready to take off here. No shortage of takeoffs. We've just received the alert that British Airways Flight 193 has begun its journey, or at least it's on the radar. That is the daily A380 flight.
718 after track 217 right, clear for takeoff. Blue Street 5080, join the Echo Sierra route, monitor ground 365.
Spirit Airlines kind of standing out from
American 1103, DFW
all the American planes there. It's going to LaGuardia. It's an Airbus A321.
America 553, connect departure, so long. Apex 502 Heavy DFW Air, 117 next air to land, 11107.
I thought I heard her say a heavy was cleared to land, so I'll investigate that momentarily.
American 1103, our next Sparrow, 117 right, clear for takeoff. America 2708, DFW tag, good morning, 117 right, line up and wait. Spirit 718, country departure, so long.
So there is a heavy coming in. It's going to be a 767 from Cincinnati. It's ABX Air, which we've seen. That same flight comes in variously as a, or at least in the past, it's come in as a DHL flight. But it looks to be in the ABX livery today. This, of course, is not it. That
American 2708, our next Sparrow, 117 right, clear for takeoff.
was American Flight 835 from
American 140,
Louisville.
DFW 117 right, line up and wait. American 1103, country departure, so long.
So now we're going to line up and wait for the 767 coming in from Cincinnati.
American 835, join the Echo Sierra route, monitor ground 365, good day.
And again, this will be
American 140, our next track, 217 right, clear for
branded
takeoff.
as
American 5083, DFW Tower, 117 right, line up and wait.
Air. If you're just joining us, welcome. We're
3454, DFW Tower, 117 next air to land, wind 1106.
we are Runway DFW. We are coming to you from the penthouse this morning.
American 2708, country departure, so long. American 1583, our next Sparrow, 117 right, clear for takeoff.
I think our jingle singers have something to say about that aircraft.
1988.
Yes, it's a 20th century aircraft. Living on into the 21st century
American 140, contact departure.
to deliver packages and such.
American 140, contact departure. American 2683, 17 right, lap wait. ABX 502, exit to the right.
And it will be headed over the bridge over to the west
Envoy
side of
3539,
DFW.
17 center, clear to land, wind 1106.
I think we've had a switch in narrators here. So interesting to hear the different styles of...
American 2683 on it, tracks runway 1 for the right, clear takeoff.
This guy's definitely a little more laid back, I would say.
ABEX 503, hold short, runway 1 for the right.
American 2683 off to Raleigh-Durham on a 737.
American 1506, runway 1 for the right, line of way for crossing
That's
traffic.
what you see going out of your shot there. We'll pick it up on camera 1
American
here.
1583, contact departure. ABEX 502, heavy traffic holds in position at taxiway Bravo. You can cross runway 1 for the right. Hold short of kilo and contact ground point 65. Check ground point 65, ABEX 502. American 2683, contact departure. American 946, runway 17 center, quarter lanes, wind 1106.
Channel member Farida Bed says Founders Plaza is great viewing, but this spot is better, Walter.
3454, taxi Mike for the Echo Sierra route, monitor ground point 65.
Well, I'm kind of on the fence about that. I mean, obviously we get a much wider angle view from up here.
On a spare runway 17 center, takeoff.
But at the same time, we're also kind of restricted because we don't have
Convoy 3530, descent tower, runway 17 lap way.
we don't get as wide of an angle here, at least here
on the way taking the runway,
south flow
American
situation.
2374, on the way 3913, American 2157, American 1435.
In a south flow situation as we have here,
American 1279.
we can't see the
American
planes
2778, American
approaching.
2297.
We can only see them just about ready to land. So there's pluses and minuses. Plus, as I said, it's just nice to be out and about and see people in the shot and hear the roar of the planes.
Convoy 3530, RNAV tracks runway 17
Get very little of that from up here due to the traffic that's
American 2374, runway
between
17
here and
left
there.
wing. All right, who's number 1 at Echo Hotel?
But I think we'll be back.
American 1271, 17 left wing.
You know, I don't know, maybe once a month or who knows. We'll see what happens.
Convoy 3539, Mike south of the Echo Sierra route, monitor ground point 65. American 2612, 17 center, clear to land, winds 110 at 7.
And American Airlines Flight from El Paso is about to land. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. Just a minute. Do you see what I see?
American 1506, contact departure.
It's the Astrojet livery with the jaunty lightning bolt stripe on it.
American 1271, RNAV tracks runway 17
I believe we saw this yesterday. Although it was kind of dark at the time, I don't know
American
we get a very clear
2374,
shot
runway
of it.
17 lap wing. Convoy 3530, contact departure.
It's a handsome livery, but again, I prefer the
Convoy 3530, contact departure.
the other American Airlines Heritage livery, the one with the big AA on the tail. That's the one I like. And the red, white, and blue stripes bisecting the fuselage.
American 946, high speed, then taxi Mike for the Echo Sierra route, on to ground, 0.65. American 2374, RNS spare, runway 179, clear for takeoff.
So as luck would have it, this plane is going to
Convoy
Cleveland,
3913,
Ohio.
needs to tire, runway 179, left wing. American 1271, contact departure.
Going to Cleveland, it's flight 2331. It's a 10-year-old 737-800. And no, I think somebody was speculating, American, I think it was yesterday, somebody was speculating, American kept these planes, they're so old. No, this is not... I don't think they had 737s when this look was about.
Convoy 3913, RNAV tracks, runway 179.
You saw in the background that big old 787.
American 2331, due to
It's going
tower,
to
runway 179, left
Orlando.
wing.
Flight 1709, the Dreamliner was.
American 2612, high speed, and Mike for the Echo Sierra route, monitor ground, 0.65. American 2374, contact departure.
Farida Bet said, that classic livery coming here. Sweet. Yes, Farida's in
110, show
Cleveland.
center closed.
Get yourself out to Hopkins and take a look at this thing. Look at that nose. Isn't it cute? Astrojet.
American 2331, RNS spare, runway 179, clear for takeoff. American 2157, due to tower, runway 179, left wing. Convoy 3913, contact departure. American 2157 on a tracks, runway 179, clear for takeoff. American 1435, due to tower, runway 179, left wing.
Astrojet
American
aloft.
2331, contact departure.
Yikes, how are all those planes going to get up in the air today? Leighton Calhoun says that is their favorite livery.
American 1435, RNS spare, runway 179, clear for takeoff.
BBLLB says, love the Astrojet.
American 2778, due to tower, runway 179, left wing.
And Dwayne T says there are pros and cons for each location that we've tried. Walt can't get the smell of jet fuel in the mornings. I really like both. Still need to get out to Founders Plaza. I agree. That will be our next vantage point, whenever that might be.
American 2157, contact departure. American 2778 on end, tracks, runway 179, clear for takeoff.
There's the big Dreamliner, which is destined for
American 1279, due to tower, runway
Mickey Mouse
179, left
Land.
wing.
in Orlando, not Anaheim.
American 1435, contact departure, we'll see you.
I don't see anything in the sky on approach, so all these planes have plenty of room to take off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 9 or 10 planes over there in addition to this one. There you see some of the others. That looks to be... can't tell. I think that in the foreground is American Flight 1279.
American 1279, RNS spare, runway 179, clear for takeoff.
It's going to Columbus, Ohio.
American 2297, DFW tower, runway 178, left point. American 2770, contact departure. American 2297 on that spare, runway 179, clear for takeoff.
So now rolling, I think, is
American 1702, DFW tower, runway 179, left point.
Flight 2297 going to Boston.
American 1279, contact departure. American 1702, RNet tracks, runway 179, clear for takeoff. American 1568, DFW tower, runway 179, left point. American 2297, contact departure.
Wes Westbrook says, Astrojet takes me back. Hello, Walt. Hello to you, Wes. Looking to see here. We've really got nothing in the sky to the north
American
of us.
1568 on a spare, runway 179, clear for takeoff. American 2293, DFW tower, runway 179, left point. American 1702, contact departure.
Keeping our eye on this Dreamliner. Once again, it's going to Orlando. But it's patiently waiting its turn with what are now 1, 2, 3 other American Airlines.
American 2293 on that tracks, runway 179, clear for takeoff.
So flight 2393 is next in line to take off. You see it making the turn. It is an Airbus A320. It is
American
going
645, Houston Tower, only 17 right, left wing.
Destination unavailable.
American 1568, contact departure. Roger. American 645, RNF spare, runway 17 clear for takeoff. American 1709 heavy, DFW tower, runway 17 left wing. American 2293, contact departure.
Looks like the big Dreamliner is
American 1709 heavy, RNF tracks, runway 17 clear for takeoff.
clear for takeoff.
American 645, contact departure. American 1061, caution turns for a heavy Dreamliner departure, runway 17 left wing.
Just looked at the clock. It's 7:47. Queen of the Skies time.
American 1709 heavy, contact departure.
We do have a Queen of the Skies within our sights. Over there at UPS headquarters, still getting loaded up apparently. It's way over on the west side. We're on the northeast side of the airport today, and from the Runway DFW penthouse on the 18th floor.
Forward 10, show 17 center open. American 1061, 85 and trail, Dreamliner, RNF, Trex, runway 17 clear for takeoff.
Still nothing on approach over here on the west side.
Envoy 3909, due to tower, only 17 line up away.
Let's see if we can, however, bring you the arrival of a Dreamliner from Honolulu. It's coming in on the east side, so we should see it glide in over yonder. It's 7878, flight 115 from our 50th state.
Envoy 3909, RNAV tracks, runway 17 for takeoff.
There's an Atlas Air 747. Is it moving? Or am I think that's an optical delusion. It is parked. I thought it looked like it was moving. Where'd all the planes go? I think we've cleared them all out now. Thank you, air traffic controllers. There's the East Tower. Don't want to brag, but I've been up there before. Thanks to Ian, who invited me up there, and also to the West Tower. So I've been both places. It's a fascinating experience to see what happens up there. As you can tell from the tone of their voices, the flight controllers, it's really laid back, but they know exactly what they're doing. It's fascinating to watch and kind of inspiring to see. So salute to the air traffic controllers. Tip of the Runway DFW cap. Leighton Calhoun says, "Hi, Mr. Walt. How are you doing today watching your stream? I want to be just like you." I don't know about that. I live in Tallahassee, Florida, so Tallahassee International Airport is very small. Keep up the good work. Well, you know, no matter how small the airport, there's going to be planes coming in and out. Maybe not as many, but it gives you a little time to relax and get accustomed to the flow of things and practice your skills, as I do every day. I don't think I'm all that great at this quite yet. So, yeah. Encouragement. 2 tons of love, says Runway DFW. Morning, Walt. Hope your current location will be open to stream sponsorship for future stream opportunities. Well, I'm hoping to speak with the folks here and see if we can come to some sort of an arrangement, whether it be from a penthouse here, which would be ideal, or maybe they've got something up on the roof that we could check out. And speaking of towers, that's the East Tower there, and here's the West Tower, way over there.
American 599, DFW Tower, runway 17 cleared line, 11305.
Channel member and moderator Bill Platt says DFW went from chaos in arrivals to chaos in departures to crickets in a span of an hour. Amazing how they manage it all. You would think as a flight controller, if you had that power, you would say to the airlines, "Hey, guys, spread it out a little bit." But no. Well, we do have a flight coming in. We have a couple flights coming in. American 599 from Orlando, an Airbus A321. That'll be here in a couple of minutes. It's 7 miles away.
American 1540, DFW Tower, runway 17 cleared line, 11205.
And behind that will be American Flight 1540 from LaGuardia Airport.
Potential aircraft arrival at Romeo departure, Sierra current DFW 730-3003.
800. Scoopers 1 says, "Don't forget about us ramp controllers." And yeah, we haven't forgotten about you. We don't generally dial you guys up, but yeah, that's an important element too, because once the planes land, they get handed off to the ramp controllers.
Runway 3511 on a spare, runway 179, quick takeoff.
My understanding is correct, the ramp controllers are employed by the airlines themselves. You know, it's not the FAA that does that. So there's a lot of handing off, a lot of trafficking that goes on. Dogwood 67 says, are both towers used simultaneously? Yes, they are. And they use them at the same time, plus simultaneously. So, but yes, I've been in both. The controllers switch off. Sometimes they work in both towers on the same day. And as you might have heard, there is a need for air traffic controllers. And if that is the kind of thing that appeals to you, and if you have the right kind of psychological makeup needed for that, you can make a lot of money. It's good money. However, your schedule is not going to be very regular. And I talked to some of the controllers about that. And, you know, if you've got a family, you know, you've got to plan on not seeing your family a lot sometimes, simply because of the hours that are in demand. And even if you are a senior controller, and I've talked with some folks who are, you know, approaching retirement, they're still working shifts. You know, just because you've been there 20 years doesn't mean you get to work the 9 to 5 shift. No, it doesn't work that way with the flight controllers. You work when and where you are needed, and you know,
American 599 at Echo Lima Cross
you
runway
may also
17
get bounced
contact
around the
ground
country
0.65.
to various towers. So, not for everyone, but
Envoy 3511 contact departure.
but yes, there is money to be made as a flight controller if you've got if you meet the requirements. And you know, you don't need a college education. Not necessary. All right, we talked about it earlier, but it's American Flight 1540 coming in from LaGuardia, 737-800. Look at me talking fast. Maybe I could be a flight controller. I don't think I could do that. Not in a million years.
United 1003 RNS spare runway 179, quick takeoff.
You might have heard United Flight 1073 is now clear for takeoff. It's going to Newark. And you'll see it in the shot. Well, I think we've already passed it in the shot. There it is.
American 1540, you parking on the east side. American 1540 at Echo Lima, hold short of runway 17 right. American 1540 at Echo Lima, cross runway 17 right, ground 0.65.
We reset our
United 1003 contact departure.
B camera here.
American 2558, Eastern Tower, only 17 center quarter lane, 115.
So once again, we have a bit of a lull. I spy American Flight 2558 coming in from Fort Lauderdale. It's an Airbus A321. It is going to be here in about 2 minutes. So not to fear. We've got more action on the way for you. But as of right now, it is 8 o'clock here in North Texas.
Live on the World Wide Web. This is Runway DFW from the penthouse, overlooking Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
Hey, that's me! Welcome to what could be, well, I guess it's our next to last hour of our From the Penthouse broadcasts. So it's been good to hear all of your comments about this new location, and I think we'll be back here. John Lippin, talking about air traffic controllers, a channel member, says another fact about air traffic controllers: they must be employed no later than age 30, and mandatory retirement is age 55. And I think I heard them talking to me about there might, simply because of the shortage of air traffic controllers, they might have to accelerate or make some exceptions as far as the retirement age goes. As we watch a DART train go by. But yeah, they have to, you have to be kind of in the same physical shape as a pilot in order to do air traffic controlling. Because I asked when I went up to the, both towers, it required, there's an elevator that goes up to it, to the top. And I'll go back to the tower. It's, they're pretty far up there. Although Ian, my contact there, was saying that there are times when the elevator breaks and you got to climb up the stairs to get there. So the point I'm getting to is that, if you have a physical disability, it kind of precludes your ability to work in that position, which seems unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. You've got to have the same physical abilities as a pilot would have. You got to be able to climb stairs and get to where you're going. Another thing I found interesting is that they have, up there in the control tower, they've got these beacons that hang from the ceiling. They look like gigantic flashlights. And in case of
taxi, Mike Echo Lima,
of a total radio breakdown,
165.
they can communicate with pilots by flashing codes from the tower, which I found fascinating. So they've got it all figured out in case things go really wrong. And of course they have 2 towers here in case one, they've had to evacuate towers sometimes during heavy weather. But this airport is so big that sometimes the weather, they've got weather on one side of the airport and different weather on the other side. Chris Massio says it's during the lulls when Walt shines. Walt, you could read my court summons and make it sound relaxing. Thank you. Ian B says good morning, afternoon, evening. Walt, Runway DFW mods and everyone. Very nice. The new location. Thank you. As you can see, nothing is happening right now. So, anybody got some court summons for me to read? Your Honor, UPS Flight 2307 from Atlanta is a couple minutes away, maybe 4 or 5 minutes away. It's now over Lake Louisville, or Louisville Lake as it's variously called. It's a, did I say it's UPS? UPS, it's a 767. It looks as though it is angling to make a arrival over on the west side, which would make sense. Uber pilot Dave says basically green is land and red don't land. It's more complicated, but basically like that. And you can see those lights from very far. So yes, I'm going to say that the UPS 767, which appears to be the next flight that will arrive anywhere here at DFW, is going to come in on the west side of the field, but we'll track it down as it gets here. Chuck Topo Chico Tolsma says later Tater, who is a very well-known figure over at Airline Videos Live as an air traffic controller. He says he got a 1-year extension on his retirement date, he said. So, yeah, there you go. Not clear if he asked for it or if he was told that you're going to be here another year, Mr. Tater. Couple more minutes. We're waiting on this 767 from Atlanta. I think I'll have to do this in advance because I don't think I have the physical dexterity to do it while the plane is on the move, so we'll just have to let you know that this is going to be
39 Decent Tower, only 17 center clear land, 11306.
What we're about to see is a 20th century plane.
A blast from the past, 1997.
So just file that away for when this next aircraft comes into view. Thank you. And it's about, I'm going to say, 30 to 45 seconds away from us being able to see it. When it does land, it's going to wind up over there at the UPS facility, just to the south of our regular location, Founders Plaza. And again, we're looking at a 767 from the 20th century. And yes, I'm still seeing what looks like at least 3 MD-80s over there, along with that 747. I didn't realize how spread out that UPS facility was, because we see it looking at an angle. We see all those tails lined up, but there is some space between all those planes. All right, here comes the 767. Look at those.
American 696, Houston Tower, runway 17 center,
winglets,
clear
they're
land,
giant.
1406. And that's clear land 17 center, American 696. Air Shuttle 6269, RNAV Trex, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
So there you go, another heavy under our belt as we get ready to look at Delta Flight 839 coming in from Detroit, an Airbus A321, and that's about as fast as I'll ever talk. .85 degrees, as you can see there, although it's a little stuffier in our penthouse balcony because we don't get really any wind blowing through here.
Friendly 436, deep to tower, runway 17 left, third lane, wind 1406.
So nice to have all of you with us this morning. Just want to point out again that we are here thanks to you, thanks to our viewers who watch the commercials, thanks to our members who help us pay the bills, and thanks to our channel sponsor, James Webb, who provides financial support
returns for the Embraer departing runway
and equipment support to us here at Runway DFW. So thanks to James Webb. I know you've seen his name on other channels and on this one as well.
Ground point 65, traffic holds in position.
I'll give you a little traffic report here as we
Air Shuttle 6234 deep to tower, runway 17 center,
as we look towards the hazy skyline of Dallas down Highway 114. You can just barely make it out now.
Sorry, 3234, thanks.
And there's going to be another scorcher here. Here's the Runway DFW weather report. It's it's going up. The temperature is to 105 degrees later this afternoon. It'll still be 102 at 8 o'clock during sunset. Mostly sunny or sunny all day long. And right now, 85 degrees at DFW International Airport.
Shuttle 6269, contact departure.
Here comes a flight. The first one we've seen, there may have been others coming in on runway 17 left. Which is to the east of our location.
Delta 680, deep to tower, runway 17 center, clear lane, wind 1406.
One of 3 parallel north-south runways here on the east side of the airport. 17 left, right, and center. And that's 17 left over there. Kevin Lawler says hello from Love County. Thanks for the broadcast. Did I hear some laughing in the background?
Friendly 422 deep to tower, runway 17 left, third lane, wind 1406.
They do have some laughs up in the control tower.
American 696, and Echo Lima cross, runway 17 right, ground point 65.
They eat donuts just like the rest of us.
American 696 at Echo Lima cross, runway 17 right, ground point 65.
Well, I see the 747 over at UPS lit up on the radar. It has been released from its position. There it is. Pushed back.
Bird Dog 71, contact departure.
Now that 747 is going to, I want to say, Louisville. Yes, it is. The UPS World Port in Louisville. 747-800. It's just 2 years old, so it's one of your newer 747s that you'll see. And if we are really lucky, we tap our heels together 3 times and make a wish, that big bird will be coming over the bridge and taking off over in front of us. That's what we want to happen.
Shuttle 6234, taxi Mike Echo Lima, cross runway 17 right, and contact ground point 65.
Meanwhile, over on the east side, we've got a Delta flight, flight 680, about to make an appearance. Coming in from LaGuardia Airport in New York. Widen out so you can see a train traffic.
American 1226.
And here comes a plane.
Runway 17 center, code line 11406.
I see a message from our friend Kevin at Airline Videos Live.
Friendly 436 at Zulu, cross runway 17 center.
I see a $10 right, super chat from Kevin Lawler. Thank you,
right,
Kevin.
Turn on Lima and enter corporate at 1 or 2.
Right on Zulu, we're going to cross 17 center, then 17 right, and then take a right turn on Lima to corporate 436.
And that's Kevin celebrating 3 months of membership.
Delta 680,
can you believe it, Kevin,
speed,
with one of the biggest
and at Echo Lima,
airline channels in the
right,
world, favoring us with a membership. Thank you, Kevin. We certainly do appreciate that. We appreciate all your support. We appreciate your Jackery batteries, which power our broadcasts. And Kevin, they are here for you, ready. They'll be charged up whenever you and Rudy make your way back to the friendly confines of Founders Plaza, or perhaps maybe we'll take a room up here in the Runway DFW penthouse. So there's the Queen. It's moving under its own power now after being pushed back, and there's one of the MD-11s there on the left.
422, exit the high speed, then Echo Romeo, and a right turn on Papa. Left turn on Zulu, hold short of runway 17 center.
Quebec 7, Echo Romeo, right turn on Papa, and then Zulu, and hold short 17 center.
Here comes, I believe that's 767, which
American 1229
landed just a bit ago with the
center, clear to land 11305.
It seems like really oversized winglets on that one. I don't know. Am I wrong about that? We don't see too many 767s here, so that's why I asked. And we do see 767s without any winglets, so. Now, come on over here, large aircraft. Come across that bridge. There's nobody taking off over here. Plenty of space. And I just want to acknowledge again that $10 super chat from Kevin Lawler. Thank you, Kevin. Leighton Calhoun says, I subscribe to your channel because you are an inspiration to me and you plane spot at my favorite airport. Can you do a stream on my birthday, August 11th, please? I don't have a calendar in front of me, other than
1226,
knowing that this is August 1st.
Bravo, and hold short of runway 178. And where do you park today?
And it's looking like this is taking off right over there on the west side, but that's okay. We'll still watch.
American 1226 at Bravo, cross runway 17 right and contact ground 0.85 on top of the Bravo Bridge.
Kevin of Airline Videos Live, I believe, has a broadcast later today, so be sure to tune into his channel for all the fun from LAX.
American 1750 DFW Tower, runway 17 center, clear to land, wind 1306.
And Leighton was saying how I've inspired them, and certainly I was very inspired to do this after seeing Kevin make it look so easy. It's not easy, believe me, and I'm still getting everything figured out, Kevin, but thank you for your inspiration and your support.
Where do you park? American 1229 at Echo Lima, cross runway 17 right.
Brotherhood. And again, all of us here at DFW look forward to you and Rudy making the scene at Founders Plaza, or yes, perhaps even up here. It just seems this plane is so big we could track it all the way back to Louisville. There's nothing else to see at the moment. Well, wait a minute, hold on.
Blue 35116 DFW Tower, runway 17 center, clear to land 11406.
This may be officially the longest we've ever tracked any given airplane, because there are absolutely no obstructions to our view of it. However, focusing may get in the way, and I think we'll have to call it a day there as far as that plane goes. Kevin with a $10 super chat from Airline Videos Live, and he pledged. Now we've got this on right here. Thank you for that super chat, Kevin. We'll be back hopefully this fall. So there you go, Kevin. I've still got your goodie bags that were left over from your previous visit. They're kept securely.
Taxi, Mike Bravo, hold shoulder runway 179.
So thank you very much, Mr. Kevin. Watch his channel. Somil Bandari, channel member, says, good morning, Walt. It was amazing location. But we're still here. But now I've got to get another beverage. I feel hoarseness coming on. So hold on a second, folks, and I'll be right back. I'm not even going to put on any music. Should I put music on? I'll put one piece of music on, not a whole bunch. Let's see what we got here. How about this one?
Police Street 5157, deep to tower, runway 17 center, quarter line 11306. American 1056. American 1056, on that Trex, runway 179, quick takeoff. Friendly 422, traffic 6 out at Zulu, cross runway 17 center, hold short
I got
runway
back just
17
in time.
Cross 17 center, short of 17 right.
That was called Mr. Nice Guy, medium, pleasant and warm, from the Runway DFW Phil Music Collection. Our
5116 high speed, then Mike Bravo, hold short of runway 17 right.
friend and moderator and channel member, Michelle RS, says, awesome with great views. Well, thank you to you, Michelle, for your support in helping us secure this location.
At Zulu, cross runway 17 right, and contact ground 0.65.
Cross 17 right, ground 0.65, 422, thank you.
I think I see some planes heading our way for takeoff.
American 1750 at Bravo, cross runway 17 right, contact ground 0.85, top of the Bravo Bridge. American 1056, contact departure.
Channel member Angela Smith says to Kevin, you owe us an official meet and greet, LOL. Yeah, we didn't have I don't think Kevin had that as an option last time he and Rudy were here. Although some of us did get together after the final broadcast for some very good barbecue. The bright yellow Spirit Bird is going to Tampa. That's an Airbus A320. There is ahead of it in the line American Flight 1190.
United 1634, deep to tower, runway 17 center, quarter line 11405.
It's an Airbus A321, but destination
Blue Streak 5116 at Bravo,
unspecified.
cross runway 17 right, ground 25, top of the Bravo Bridge. American 1190, deep to tower, runway 17 right, line of away for crossing traffic.
I hear sirens.
Scours 3289, deep to tower, runway 17 left, quarter lane, wind 1406. American 1190 on that Trex, runway 17 right, quick takeoff. Blue Street 5157, taxi south on Mike, Bravo, hold shoulder, runway 17 right. Spirit 812, deep to tower, runway 17 right, lap away.
So here goes the mystery flight. We have just been favored with a super chat from James Earl, and I will get to his message momentarily.
Spirit 812 on tracks, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff. American 1323, DFW Tower, runway 17 right, level 8.
James Earl, thank you. Says happy Tuesday. What a great way to start the day before
American
work. Also,
1567, DFW Tower, 17
love
center,
watching
lane,
your streams
11406.
at work. Also, does your employer know about this? There's nothing wrong with watching our streams at work, I guess, as long as
3424, 17 left.
you get your work done, right?
Convoy 3424, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, clear to land.
17 left, 61 over there.
There's an American Airlines A319 Airbus. It's flight 593. It's going to Lexington, Kentucky. You know, that Kevin's up pretty early today.
Inbound 17 left.
He's on West Coast time.
American 263, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, clear to land.
17 left, cleared, 63.
This Spirit aircraft is going to Newark. Well, let's look at this plane coming in. Coming in on 17 center. That American jet just touched down.
Skyway 3289, taxi via
From
the Echo
Atlanta,
Sierra
flight
route and monitor
1567.
arrival ground
Airbus
121.8.
A321. Swing around here. We haven't seen too many. I think we've seen a large plane land over here yet, or a larger plane. Swing over to 17 left to watch this Embraer 175 American Eagle coming in from, I believe it's Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'll have to check that. There you are. Runway 17 left.
Convoy 3424, taxi via the Echo Sierra route, monitor arrival ground 121.8.
Just to give you the overview,
3424.
there's 17 left all the way over there on the right side of your screen. So our penthouse is kind of between runway 17 left and the other 17s.
American 2617, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, clear to land, wind 16085.
On the left, clear to land.
So we're over,
American
normally we're where that
2583,
blue
DFW Tower, runway
Runway
17 left, clear to
DFW
land.
logo is, but we're kind of in the equivalent place except on the right side of the screen. overlooking the 17 runways. So that's the overview for you. Let's get back to the action here. Hey, some good news from Bill Platt. Just got my confirmation while offered a letter of employment a month ago. I just got confirmation the legal department cleared me for hire and I passed my physical. No more possible hurdles. So congratulations to you, Bill, on a new job. That is super.
American 263, taxi via the Echo Sierra route, monitor arrival ground 121.8.
Echo Sierra route ground point 8, American 263, good day.
Good day.
We've got a bunch of flights that are coming in on 17 left. First of which is going to be from Nashville. There it is. It's an Airbus A321. American Airlines. Flight 2583, I think. A little dust storm over there.
American 2491, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, cleared to land, wind 1705.
Cleared to land 17 left.
As we noted yesterday, it is quite a trek for aircraft that land over on 17 left. They've got a lot of distance to traverse before they get to any terminals. Heaven help them if they...
American 2583, taxi via the Echo Sierra route, monitor arrival ground 121.8.
Heaven help...
Echo Sierra route ground point 8, 2583.
Heaven help them if they have to wind up over on the to a west side terminal gate, because they'll be on the ground for about a half hour for that, I would think. I know I saw a plane over there somewhere. There it is. We're getting to what's going to be a very busy
American 2617,
half of an hour.
Taxi via the Echo Sierra route, monitor arrival ground 121.8. American 2617, taxi via the Echo Sierra route, monitor arrival ground 121.8.
I do believe that flight there is American Flight 2559 off to Memphis on a 737-800. We'll pick
American
it up.
1296, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, cleared to land, wind 160 at 6. American 2491, taxi via the Echo Sierra, monitor arrival ground 121.8.
Echo Sierra, route ground 121.8, American 2491. Good morning.
All right, Uncle Car Guy, if you're still with us, we have on final approach American Flight 1296 from the Hoosier State. It's going to come in on runway 17 left. And it's an Airbus A321. Still about a minute away. Bill Platt, I'll be working for a hospital now, no more private company. Great benefits, I can't wait, thank you all. Well, hope you'll still have a little bit of time for us every now and again, Bill, but we certainly understand that with a new job, you gotta devote your energies to that. But it's been good to see you in the interim. Hope we gave you some diversion as you were job hunting. Brian S. says, good morning, spotters. Good morning to you, Brian. Robert Brun says, I like the new location. I think we're all pretty much agreed that we like this new location. Our channel member and moderator, A-List Flyer Chris, has got a jet, folks, and get some errands done. See you all next time around. Thank you so much, A-List Flyer Chris, for all of your help in moderating this extravaganza, both today and last night, and whenever you have time to do it.
American 2326, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, clear to land.
There's the flight from Indianapolis coming in on 17 left. Came in a little higher than I thought. There you go, Uncle Car Guy. If you stuck with us, there's the Indianapolis shot for you. Meanwhile, back at runway 17 right, it is American Flight 2340. It's going to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, an Airbus A321. What's happened? Did we have another camera meltdown here? I think we did. Well, we're down to one camera.
Hotel American 1827,
now that
American
camera...
1827, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, cleared to land, wind 170.5.
Cleared to land 17 left for American 1827.
That camera that just shut down held up all through the night yesterday.
American 576, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, cleared to land, wind 170.5.
To land 17 left, American 576. American 1296, you want to join X-Tier route?
American 1296, thank you. Echo Sierra route, monitor arrival ground 121.8.
X-Tier route, 0.8, 1296.
Well, that's what happens when a camera goes out. Let's see. Yeah, it feels a little warm, but... not sure everything's plugged in. Well, maybe we've run out of battery. Hang on. culprit. No? Maybe the battery shut down because of the heat. Because there's plenty of juice in that battery. So let me fire up the old camera again here.
American 2326, taxi via the Echo Sierra route, monitor arrival ground 121.8. Good morning.
Echo Sierra route, monitor ground, American 2326.
Okay, so camera B's back in business. Wasn't the camera overheating. It may have been the power supply, so we'll keep an eye on that. All sorts of things for the modern plane spotter to worry about. Got American Flight 1827 coming in from Memphis, an Airbus A321. It is now in sight, lining up to land over there on 17 left. A hazy 17 left.
Spirit Wings 985, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, cleared to land, wind 1605. American 1827, taxi via the Echo Sierra, monitor arrival ground 121.8.
Echo Sierra, ground 18, American 1827.
I spy a One World livery. And shuffling in from Buffalo is this American Airlines 737-800, flight 576, I think it is.
American 576, taxi via the Echo Sierra route, monitor arrival ground 121.8.
All right, taxi via the Echo Sierra route, and we'll monitor ground 121.8, American 576.
There's a plane that just came in from Birmingham, an Airbus A320, American Flight 304.
American 961, DFW Tower, runway 17 left, cleared to land, wind 170 at 5.
Clear to land 17 left, American 961.
There's that One World livery we saw just a bit ago. Where's that going? The One World livery going to Baltimore Washington International Airport. Now, coming up in the next hour, which Should be our final hour, or a portion of an hour. We should see, I can't, either the Emirates or the Qatar Airways flight coming in.
Wings 985, taxi via the Echo Sierra, remain this frequency for now.
Taxi via Echo Sierra, stay with you, Wings 985.
And we're getting near the 9 o'clock hour when all of the...
American 1169 DFW Tower, runway 17 left, cleared to land, 1150 at 5.
Another takeoff rush.
17 left, cleared to land.
And as far as arrivals go, we're about to see American Flight 422 coming in from Charlotte, one of the other big American hubs around the country.
Spirit Wings 985, monitor arrival ground 121.8.
And over to 121.8, Spirit Wings 985.
American 2621 DFW Tower, runway 17 left, cleared to land, 1150 at 6.
American 2620.
American Flight 388 is next for takeoff. It's headed to Destin, Florida, Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
American 961, taxi via the Echo Sierra, monitor arrival ground 121.8.
Echo Sierra route, monitor ground 0.8 American 961.
On the west coast of Florida. We have a flight coming in from Houston Intercontinental. George Bush, flight 1799, American Airlines. This will be an Airbus A319. Runway DFW from the penthouse.
American 2782, DFW Tower, 17 left, clear to land, 11506.
Clear to land, 17 left, American 2782.
3370 DFW Tower, 17 left, clear to land, 11406. Attention aircraft, DFW Raw Formation Sierra, departure formation Tango, DFW altimeter 3005.
Emirates says Charlotte is America's second largest hub after DFW. James Tocchini, a channel member, says there was an Air Cal livery at Terminal D earlier. It may still be there, just not on flight radar anymore.
Ground 0.8, American 1169.
Of course, we don't see Terminal D from this side of the airport. Aviation Emily, with a very pleasant good morning, everyone. Hello to you. Headed out now is an American Airlines 737 Destination Denver. I think is, there it is.
American 2621, taxi via the Echo Sierra route, monitor ground point 8.
Echo Sierra, ground point 8, American 2621.
What's this? Another flight from Indianapolis coming in? Where are you, Uncle
American
Car Guy?
2621, are you still with me?
It's going to be flight 2782, 737-800, there it is, coming in on runway 17 left.
American 2588, DFW Tower, 17 left, clear to land, winds 1606.
Jack, number 7296, is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Jack. Jeff Cox says, good morning, Walt. Loving this new view. Thank you. Scoobers1 says, AirCal is at gate D40, departs at 10:15 to Liberia, and regrettably, we will be off the air by then. We'll still be here, but I've got to start work, my regular job.
2782,
I took yesterday off,
ground point 8.
Echo Sierra, ground point 8, American 900.
and but I got to go back to work today. We've got to be out of our penthouse by, I want to say, noon.
American 753, visual 17 left.
American 753, DFW Tower, 17 left, clear to land, winds 1606.
Clear to land,
There was a
17.
plane landing over there. I think I've lost it in the haze. Did I? Definitely don't see it. Yes, it's getting very hazy. We're about to see American flight. I'll try to follow this one.
Boy, 3370,
American
taxi
flight
via the Echo Sierra route, monitor ground point 8.
2588 coming in from JFK
Echo Sierra
Airport.
and ground point 8 on boy 3370.
But first, this traffic update. Look at that slowdown there on Highway 114. Well, if you were flying in a jet plane. If you were flying in a jet plane. Where's that jet plane? Oh, there it is, way over there. Ah. This is a flight from JFK coming in over there on mysterious runway 18 left. 17 left, sorry. Force of habit. But yeah, it is just way out there, this 18 left. Physically separated from the rest of the airport. Well, it's just about 9 o'clock hereabouts. So let's do this one final time, shall we?
American 2588, taxi via the Echo Sierra route, monitor ground point 8.
Echo Sierra, ground point 8, American 2588.
Live on the World Wide Web. This is Runway DFW from the penthouse, overlooking Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. Now, here is your host, Walt Swerko.
Hey, thanks everyone. It's going to be our final bit of broadcasting from the penthouse for a while. So we're happy to have you with us for these final moments from way up here on the 18th floor. It is, as I'm sure you all know, Tuesday, August number 1. So we welcome you to Runway DFW. We welcome you to August. And let's see what we got going here. Anything big? Anything massive? No, no. Not at the moment. I see American Flight 123 headed to Honolulu. It's a Dreamliner backing out from Terminal A. We should be able to see that. That would have to be the large-tailed aircraft in that shot. Thank you, Peter Selberg, for your subscription to Runway DFW. Subscriptions are free, so if you like what you see, helps us out by adding to our subscriber total. I think we've surpassed 12,200 by now. As I take another swig of cold water. Look how fast the temperature's rising. It's up to 88 degrees already. It's 90 at our broadcast location. Chris Scott says, hello everyone, happy Tuesday. Happy to have you along for the ride. And again, we do expect in this hour at least to see one of the two Middle Eastern flights coming in from either Doha or where's the other one? Oh, we do have Japan Airlines Flight 12 now on final. Over there on the west side, it's going to be a 777 coming in from Haneda Airport in Tokyo. So we'll get set up to bring you that. Craig Millar, we thank you for adding your name to the subscriber list. Look over there to the west side where the Japan Airlines flight is going to come in. You can see two MD-11s there at the UPS facility. There was a third one there. It may still be there over to the left. Should we pan over to the left? Let's do that. We have the power. Yeah, there it is. So we should next be seeing the Japan Airlines Flight 12 777 coming in from Haneda Airport in Tokyo. Let's widen out just a bit so we don't miss it. Again, we're on the east side of the airport, so we're looking across from our 18th floor perch. That scared me. I thought that was... I knew that wasn't it. The building we're in has 20 floors, so we're on floor number 18. All right, we should be seeing the JAL bird painted white just in a second here. It's one of the smoother landings you'll see. Tell you what that was momentarily. That was coming in from Asheville, American Flight 2138. Kudos to that pilot. Yeah, this is getting very busy here. I'm on the lookout for either the Emirates or the I know what to do. I will filter. Okay, Flight 221 coming in from Dubai on the Emirates brand is about 9 minutes away on a 777. Looks like it's going in on the west side today. We'll try to follow that in. Meanwhile, we've got another 777 from Haneda, or headed out to Haneda Airport. It's American Airlines. No, it's Japan Airlines. Oh no, that's the flight that came in earlier. That's still on the radar for some reason. I guess it's still taxiing into place. We have another 777 coming in from Orlando, American Flight 1770. That's 23 minutes away. Oh, and we have Qatar Flight 731. That's over southeastern Oklahoma. That's 33 minutes away. So maybe we'll wait for the two Middle Eastern flights to get here. First of which is going to be the Dubai flight 7 minutes from now. Okay, so we've solved that problem. But yes, it's getting very busy here. as it does at this time of day. We are poised now to see the arrival of American Flight 375 from Jacksonville. 737-800 on runway DFW from the Penthouse. You see American Flight 2378 making the turn there. It's headed to Montego Bay. 737-800. Getting ready for some steel drums and calypso music and beach fun.
Monitor ground point 8, American 2380.
Marek Skoronsky is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Marek. Now arriving from Syracuse is this American Airlines jetliner.
American 762, taxi to the Echo route, monitor ground point 8.
Taxi to route point 8, American 20, or 762, go.
Good.
It's an Airbus A320. Flight from Dubai, definitely coming in on the west side. It is now 3 minutes out. And that again is a 777, of which we will see two more before we go, I think. Two more triples, one from Orlando, I believe it was. Is that right? And the other from Doha. Juan Pablo Achimon has subscribed to our channel. Thank you. James Tocchini, Emirates just went over my head in Denton, which is to the north of here. Carol Jackson says, hi, can you move around more than you do and not just hold on one spot? Well, we do our best. We've got multiple cameras to bring you a variety of shots.
Envoy 3641.
And so one of the things we try not to do is to do things like this. Because that, I don't know, to me that's a little disorienting. So we've got multiple cameras, 3 today, sometimes we have 4. And that just helps us bring you a better, what I think is a better presentation, at least in my view. Better than if I just had one camera. So one cannot please everyone, but we'll do our best to help make your viewing experience better. Look at me, I'm moving the camera now. Sometimes we don't move the camera because there's really nothing happening. And that does happen even at a big, busy airport like this. That was, if I can pick it out from all the other planes, American Flight 2605 coming in from Raleigh-Durham in the Carolinas, an Airbus A321. Now this camera is locked down. We can't move that camera. Well, I can move it, but not when I'm operating camera number 1, which is what I'm doing behind the scenes at this moment. We're waiting now on Flight 221 from Dubai, 777. Emirates, you'll see it here shortly. There's a DART train there in the background.
American 2139, RNF is Sparrow.
And we're within 60 seconds of seeing Emirates fly from Dubai. It's been flying around for 15 hours and 7 minutes. One of the longest flights you will see from here.
American 1118, contact Florida.
I guess the Qantas flight to Sydney might have something to say about that. As might the Qatar flight from Doha.
Taxi to Echo Sierra route, monitor ground 0.65.
They're all kind of the same range. All right, the countdown is on now for Flight 221 from Dubai on Runway DFW. We need to be a little closer in for this.
American 402, RNF is Sparrow, on my 17 right, clear for takeoff. Sky was 3038 DFW Tower, on my 17 right, line of point.
Now, once upon a time, Emirates did fly its A380 into and out of DFW Airport. That ended with the onset of the pandemic.
American 2139, contact Florida.
And we also saw the end of A380 service from Qantas at that time. So since then, British Airways established A380 service here last year.
Sky was 3038, RNF.
I think it was July 1st of last year. So it's been more than a year now that we've had A380 service. But that's the only one we see
American 2560, taxi to Echo Sierra route.
in these here parts currently. That could change, of course, always.
American 402, contact Florida. Good day.
It's not Air Canada, it's Air Canada Express. It's going to Montreal. It's an Embraer 175 SU.
DFW Tower near the spare arm at 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Nathan Cunningham is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Nathan, for doing that.
Scott 3038, contact report.
There you see the acknowledgement, the automated acknowledgement of a super chat from, I believe it was Magoo Manor. Ooh, Magoo, you've done it again. But I will get to that in just a second after we watch this plane lift off into the morning sky.
Runway 419 DFW Tower, cross Lake Terminal from departure D175. On departure turn left, heading 130. Maintain 2000. Runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Hey, here comes the UPS jet for taking off. We'll take a look at that in a second. So Magoo Manor says the heat is too much. Was at Six Flags 1 week ago. Only lasted 2 hours, LOL. Went back to the hotel. Could see the takeoffs from my window. Now back at Magoo Manor. And AC'd perch. Glad you're on. Thank you. Super chat from Emre Yurtus. $2. Hey, Walt, got to go. Well, Emre, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being a supporter of Runway DFW. And hope you have a great day. Just had another sip of cold beverage as we get our camera trained on oh, it's an MD, isn't it? The MD-11. Well, that's a pretty good way to spend part of our final hour here with you. It's going to the Worldport in Louisville. Widen out just a bit to get our jingle singers in place.
Alpha 4212, RNAV 2 trips. Runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
A blast!
UPS 2785, heavy DFW tower, runway 17 right, Milano Point.
Okay, we got that out of the way. It's about this time I always tell our viewers of the future that, yes, we were lucky enough to see these big old tri-jets fly some of their final missions. Both UPS and FedEx have announced they'll be retiring their MD fleet within the next couple of years. So it makes it extra special whenever we get to see one. And we get to see many of these here, so it's always a treat. We get a nice close-up view of them over at
4212,
Founders Plaza. Jason H. has just subscribed to our channel. Thank you, Jason H.
UPS 2785 Heavy RNAV to Sparrow, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
That 777 from Orlando is coming in on the west side in just a minute.
2977
See if we can catch it after this takes off.
Runway 17 right, Milano.
But the MD takes precedence. Three engines are greater than two. Right? It's a mathematical equation. It's up there very quickly, and then it levels off a bit.
Correct. UPS 2785 Heavy contact, departure, have a good day.
Okay, did we miss? No, we didn't miss the 777 yet.
2977 on active tracks, runway 17
we must be living right. We can get to see a 777 land over yonder. This again is American 1770 from Orlando.
American 2729.
O'Malley says a great shot of the good old MD-11. He is a returning member. I believe celebrating a monthly milestone, and we'll check that out in just a second.
Open gate and what spot they want you at.
Now, it sure would be nice if
Spirit 3052 DFW Tower, runway 17 center for the land,
the Qatar flight would come in over here on the east side, as it sometimes does. Let's see how far out that is. That is 3 minutes away. So I think after we see that, we might have to pack things up, because we've got to clear out of the penthouse and make it ready for its next occupant.
Tracks, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Still see that Atlas Air 747 kind of peeking out from behind the terminal buildings, or I guess that's a train station actually there, the interterminal train. So I guess we won't get to see that go out today.
Go ahead.
Check the traffic report. Traffic is flowing nicely on
No
Highway 114.
Go all the way down to Echo Foxtrot. Hold short of runway 17 right. Let me know when you're all set.
Your host is going to get another sip of cold water as the temperature has now reached 90.
2729, before you make that turn on Bravo, what's the word from the ramp? Good.
Sebastian Echeverria says, why is your channel called Runway DFW? Well, I don't know, I kind of thought it was obvious, but I was looking for a name that was kind of unique. I wanted it to have DFW in it because that's where we're going to mostly take pictures. I couldn't call it the DFW Airport channel because I think DFW Airport would get mad at me. So I thought, well, Runway DFW. That kind of has a ring to it. Now, some people, when they hear the word runway, they kind of immediately think of fashion shows. And I guess that you know, if that's where your mind goes, then I guess I'm giving people the wrong idea. Because there's nothing fashionable about me or this channel. In fact, kind of old-fashioned, I guess. Nevertheless, we've got people who seem to like what we do, so we are glad to bring it to you. And it looks as though Qatar Flight 731 from Doha is going to make the scene here on the east side, so hooray for us. We'll have a little appetizer for you first in the form of Spirit Airlines Flight 3052 from Fort Lauderdale, an Airbus A320. Little aviation appetizer. Oh, there it is. Kind of snuck up on me. All right, so now we get to see the big 777 from Doha, which left that country 15 hours and 18 minutes ago. Not an insignificant amount of time.
DFW Tower, caution wake turbulence, following a heavy 777 on a 2-mile final, runway 17 center, cleared to land. Spirit 3052, taxi Mike Bravo, hold short of runway 17 right.
Navid World is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Navid World. Okay, here comes Qatar Flight 731 from Doha on runway DFW. Cue the plane.
Spirit 3052, what spot does the ramp punch in today?
Can't hear from way up here, but
Spirit 3052, cross runway 17 right at Bravo, taxi via Bravo to 53.
now, of course, this plane does now have to cross over the bridge to get to Terminal D, which is the international terminal, which is where
Qatari 99 Victor Heavy,
it
taxi
needs
via
to
Mike
go.
Bravo, hold short of runway 17 right.
Tyler Thayer is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Tyler. So let's see what we got to see today. We got to see,
1703, RNAV to Spera, runway 17 right.
for you early risers, we got to see the full moon setting in the western sky. We got to see FedEx MD-11 liftoff. We got to see UPS 747 liftoff. We got to see a UPS MD-11 liftoff. So I think we've, I don't know if we've had mission accomplished, but a pretty good morning and evening. more than 8 hours of broadcasting from the penthouse between last night and today.
33 DFW Tower, wind 2003, runway 17 center, cleared to land.
Gleason says, I flew on an A380 yesterday. I hope you had a good trip.
Yes, sir. Turn right at Echo Golf and hold short of runway 17 right.
So there is a look at Terminal A there on the left, and kind of a little slice of Terminal. Is that Terminal A or Terminal C? I think it's Terminal C. Sorry.
Qatar 99 Victor Heavy at Bravo, cross runway 17 right. Contact ground 0.85 on the Bravo Bridge.
Anyway, I think that's going to do it for us. Now, I'm going to play our credits, which I always do at the end. I didn't get a chance last night because of the short turnaround between programs. I didn't get a chance to make a new credits video, which incorporated all the new members we got yesterday. So this is as of Sunday, and we will add all the new members in next time. But needless to say, I thank all of our Runway DFW members. And hey, we're going to do that now. Get something queued up here.
American 1343 Red Line.
Push these buttons at the right time. Well, we'd like to thank especially James Webb, the Runway DFW official sponsor, for providing us with financial support and with camera gear. Also, Airline Videos Live, Kevin, thank you so much for your contributions to our channel, including the use of your Jackery batteries, and also to the Runway DFW Moderation Federation for keeping this a great place to hang out and watch planes. Now, let us thank all of our members as of Sunday. Okay, that's going to do it for us here at Runway DFW from the penthouse. Thanks to all of you for your support. Thanks to you for watching. And we'll be back soon from Founders Plaza. We'll see you soon. Happy contrails to you until we meet again.
Travel arrangements for overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufeld speaking.
35.2. You're welcome. Contact, good day.